Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Traders. It's Monday, April 24th. It's about 6:30 Central Standard Time. Let's get started this morning. Looks like we gapped up due to the French elections from right here at looks like Friday's close somewhere around the 23:45, and then we moved up to the gap open last night right around. Looks like the open was at 23. We'll call it 65.75. All right. After that, let's see. We just kind of moved up to our first zone, pulled back to the open, right back up to the bottom of this zone for the right around the 72, 75, right back to the 24 VWAP, got our good bounce right through the zone to our overnight high of 23, 76, 75. Now we're back to the bottom of the zone, 72, 75, and decide if we're going to bounce off of this or continue on down and retest this 24-hour VWAP again and then move up. Okay. Chances are moving up, but also equal chance of consolidating this morning as we hit this area right here. I'd be real cautious and as far as how much fire we're going to go today. Of course, everybody could just jump on this bandwagon and push us up to the next targets. Of course, in the 82 area, 88 area, and then all the way to 94. Okay. After that is that 2400 area that everybody wants to get back to supposedly. But anyway, so use these zones as targets this morning, but be real cautious about wanting to really go up here. I expect some consolidation after this big gap up, and of course, there's always that big possibility of that big gap fill. So let's talk about the downside today a little bit more. As we come down here to this 24-hour VWAP, if it clears it, it heads on down to the overnight low, or the open, I should say, and the open. Right here, it's a 65 area, then we're probably going to get a bounce here, consolidate some more in here, but this could be the bounce just for people to regroup, come right back in and move this market up. However, closing below this 24-hour view up and then getting back down into here is just a good line of consolidation again, like I'm saying. But if we can get down below this zone, about the 62 area, come back and retest, right here at the low, the open, and then head back down. We're liable to head right back down, at least into the 4850 area where we had where we closed near on Friday. Actually closed down the 46 area right in here. So be real cautious with this, but look at the moves down here. As we move down, look for this to close down into this next zone. We had that one on Friday's high. Okay, good target to hit right here is Friday's high at 56.25. Wait for this market to pull back and then head back down. It's going to head on down to Friday's open, 52.25 area. Probably bleed through to the top of this zone, maybe even right at the bottom of that zone where we got structure here just below it. So watch for this. Now I expect at least temporarily for this bottom to hold since the big move up for the French election. So if it does work its way back in here, look for this to hold anywhere from 49 to 44.75. This consolidation area that we were Friday. All right. Look for there. If it does manage to kick down, we're going to look down all the way down to the bottom of this zone, 23, 40, 75, 50 area. And I think there is again, we're still putting in the low here. It just decided to push a bit lower. Don't fret it, go along in this area down in here and set yourself up for some nice trades moving back to the upside. Now, I'm not sure what news would drive that, but always be cautious. If the noise drives this on down, just be cautious that there's something there not being hidden, or you're not being flushed out of the market. All right. So let's go take a look at the market profile this morning. Some areas we've been talking about for the last month and a half. We'll start with the 4-hour chart. We've been talking about this zone right in here from 42 to 47. As you remember, we pulled right up in here again. We kept coming back and retesting this and pulling back to the 38.2, possibly the 50 here. But see how we came right down into here, got the meat of this volume right in here, okay? Right in here as the strong point. 23.25, pushed right back up, held 38.2 retracement twice, and then right back up. Now, we didn't really expect this big move up to here or this move right back down in here. But this is what happens. Now we are on our way back. We are climbing above this zone at the 47 level, and of course the gap up shoots us up here last night, and now look where we are. Now we clear this gap up here, or this major stranglehold, is now we're back up to here. We are closing above this little zone that we talked about, the 60 to 70 area up in here that we talked about how bad it was and how strong it was. Well, we did it. We cleared it. We closed above it, and we're even touching the 75 area as we look up here. This was the double top from way back. Okay, way back. Look over here, structure. So be careful of this double top here. Well, maybe not, but it's a ways back. We got this structure both places, so we looking to hold right here. So looking for the pullback. Don't know how we're going to go back. We could come all the way back to this 67 and then push and drive on up. Or we could try to fill the gap, and again, then we're going to pull all the way back down to the 60, 53, 42. All right. If it fails that, then we're all the way back down into here. But if we can hold this, we can hold this 67, keep pushing right back and clear the double or triple top right in this area and push up to 81, then come back and retest it and hold it. Then we're on our way to 87 and then up to the 2400 area. All right. If you've got any questions, contact Frank at TraceDockers.com and have a great day.